I thought maybe Oklahoma would have been in there, but
maybe
Michigan
State's
State
on their way.
Michigan State pulled that big victory over Michigan.
Big stage, big performance.
Yeah, they kicked him up another notch.
Robert Griffin III, ESPN football analyst, joins us now. What's going on, RG3?
What up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
What up, man?
First of all, it ain't Christmas.
Yeah, that's early.
You got a big old teddy bear and all that.
Hey, listen. After Halloween, you didn't know that the next day was Christmas? Come on, man. We celebrating that already.
No, you got a big teddy bear
and 2 skinny trees. Look how skinny those.
What is that?
You can't just skip over Thanksgiving, RG.
Hey, man. What do you do for Thanksgiving? Put up some fall colors? Why not have a teddy bear and some Christmas trees already up? Listen, this is what we do, baby. This is what we do.
Little orange, little brown. What are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Hey, I asked P. He wasn't surprised. What were your thoughts that Cincinnati was not in the top 4 of the first CFP ranking?
You know, our guy Joey Galloway said disrespectful. You know, I just think it's an embarrassment, really. It's showing that the group of 5 teams literally have no chance to make it into the college football playoff. They're doing this, and the way that they go about the votes is just picking who the best teams are, not the most deserving teams, not the teams that are going to provide parity through this whole process, which is why Alabama ended up at number 2. But with the season that Cincinnati has had, beating Notre Dame, and being as high as number 2 in the AP poll and coaches poll, everybody thought they'd have a chance, but coming in number 6, they got no chance at all.
Does your Baylor Bears have a shot at the playoffs with Coach Aranda just getting it done?
I mean, Coach Aranda is getting it done, and you know, you talk to him, and he's got that Kobe Bryant mindset, right? Like, the job's not done; they still got a long way to go. But when I see Oklahoma coming in at number 8, you know, a Power 5 school, undefeated, yes, they've had their struggles. Yeah, they struggled against Kansas. Me and my crew, Mark Jones, Quint Kessenich, we called that game. But at the same time, there's no way they should be sitting there at number 8 or having Wake Forest there at number 9, undefeated in the ACC. So I think that if Baylor can beat Oklahoma and finish out the year undefeated and win the Big 12 championship, a one-loss Power 5 school should get into the college football playoff. But I'm not voting, and as you see, it might end up being 4 SEC schools.
Robert Griffin III, ESPN football college analyst, joining us here on Keyshawn, J. Will, Max. RG, I got to ask you this question, man, because we get into this debate all the time. The best versus most deserving. So when you look at Cincinnati and you say, okay, their best win is Notre Dame, right? But then you think about their second best win after that is 5-3 UCF. They nearly lost to Navy 2 weeks ago. They were in a fight against a 1-7 Tulane team. Are they one of the best 4 teams, or do you think they're one of the most deserving? And wouldn't you rather see the 4 best teams play?
Man, it's a tough question, because if you're Cincinnati, you're looking at it like, does winning mean anything, right? I think we have Wisconsin is 5-3, and they're rated in the top 25 of the college football playoff poll. So the way I look at it is, it has to be a mix of the two. But when you see those rankings come out and you got Georgia, Alabama 1-2, I don't think anybody would debate that Alabama might be the second best team in the country. But nobody wants to continually see that many of the same matchups, SEC, constantly over and over. So if I'm any of these group of 5 schools that are undefeated or have one loss, you look at UTSA and Houston and SMU, they don't even have a chance at making the poll, let alone getting into the college football playoff. So this, to me, speaks to why expansion is needed immediately.
RG3, I was going to ask you before we move on to another topic, are you afraid that you might lose Coach Aranda to another program or 2 or 3 that's out there that needs a head coach?
Hey, Keyshawn, man, I'm a broadcaster, man. I can't be in the we category. I've called 2 Baylor games this year, had to be bipartisan, but when you look at Coach Aranda and what he's been able to do at Baylor, it kind of seems like they're a perfect fit for each other. I kind of call him like this Jedi, master. He's got this way of talking and getting through to his team. They used to call him the professor when he was at LSU. So I think they would want to bring him back. I think the another connection would probably be way out there in Southern Cal, at USC, having been growing up out there. But at Baylor, they love him. They want him to stay. They've expressed that. He's expressed that he wants to stay. But you know how it is. Even Mike Tomlin's never say never. Sometimes it changes when they start throwing those dollar signs and opportunities in your face.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.